Namaste. I, JVN Arunita from the Department of Management and Commerce, pursuing MBA in HRM and Entrepreneurship. Today's my topic is ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning. This is my first slide, Introduction to Enterprise. Enterprise Resource Planning is actually a kind of a software which inculcates portal in which we always have an information about our employees, about what is about the organization, how organization works, whether that is related to the manufacturing field, whether that is related to the service or product industry, etc. Next is the meaning of ERP. In ERP systems, there are number of different platforms as well as different different things in which we always inculcate ERP, whether that is related to the finance, whether that is related with the HR in any kind of industry for the managing, for the human resource, then in supply chain for the tracking and inventory, how much inventory is stored, how much we need more, etc. In customer relationship management, we always focus on how we can manage our customers' relations so that we can bring more customers to our business. Next is the reasons for the growth of ERP. From the very beginning, we have seen as a human tendency that we are always resistant to change, but ERP actually gave us a lot of reasons which are also shown over here, which is improved efficiency, real-time visibility, cost reduction, and enhanced collaboration. Just because of these reasons, we can actually inculcate ERP in our business, whether that is related in small scale, small or medium sized, or in enlarged. We can also introduce ERP at our institutions level, which is in colleges or schools, whether it is related to the businesses. In improved efficiency, we have seen that whenever we are working in an organization, we always tend to improve ourselves from our past performances. In cost reduction, we have seen like in paperwork there's like lot of things, sometimes it becomes chaos, and humans, we all are humans, we tend to make mistakes, but because of this ERP, when we are feeding our information totally in it, it is somewhere or the other, just the cost of inculcating the ERP is there, otherwise it's very cost friendly. Then real-time visibility, what are the actual functionings of the organizations that are happening nowadays, or the kind of notices, sometimes it comes what we have, what we are changing, what we are introducing. So real time of the organization is being introduced. Then enhanced collaboration, whenever we are collaborating, we always talk about not just within the organization but from outside the organization as well. So collaboration, it helps in increasing the communication between two different and knowing what different departments and promoting a unified work environment. Next is the scenarios in ERP of India. We have seen in India that, as I have already explained, that humans have a tendency to resist to change. But in India, as we are growing and we are developing nation, we have came across a lot of path. Over here, we always talk about the scenarios of ERP in India. Initially, initially in IT sectors and in IT hubs, we have introduced ERP, but slowly and gradually ERP is increasing in India. At industrial level, in different type of industries are there. Suppose in manufacturing, it's very high. ERP has been introduced from the very beginning, and it's literally at the high rate. But in retail sector, it's of moderate, because we have number of shopkeepers, those who really want to have a little bit of paperwork, and they always have their in the behavior. But in service sector, it is growing. ERP is growing to provide the services not only to particular people but around all over the country. So now the scenarios in India is been changing. Next is the justification of ERP. Why we need ERP, we need justification why we need to inculcate this in our country. Behind these are the benefits, which is increased efficiency, improved profitability, better decision making, and enhanced customer services. In decision making, whatever we are giving the information in it, we always have to come up with the better decision making for improvement of our efficiency and working. Because of these benefits, sometimes we always face a lot of challenges, because now because of changing India, because of changing scenarios in India, we have also started coming up with the startups and doing a lot of businesses at the small scale and medium scale. So there are a lot of things that, because of ERP inculcation, there are a lot of challenges. For example, it is competition, cost management, talent acquisition, and global expansion. Because we are also focusing on soft skills of the human beings. Sometimes sometimes we don't feel that they have a proper talent or proper skills to challenge themselves or to work in this field. So sometimes we have to face, or we have to see what type of talented people we have to focus upon and to work on this ERP field. Next is the cost management. Whenever we talk about ERP one, as I've already said, that initially there were a lot of paperwork and a lot of documents in this which we need to focus on. But in cost management, we are focusing that we have to just inculcate the ERP, where we all get the information about the human resources, the other resources, the kind of things that we need to focus upon. Next is the competition. In the market, whether that is related to the business or in service sector, competition is increasing day by day. So how our business and how the resources that we are managing is quite different from the another. And then next is the global expansion. Whenever we think about any kind of a business, we always think not only just for local business or to spread it locally. We always think about spread it like all over India as well as in globally. Next are the key ERP modules. This finance, human resources, supply chain, and customer relationship management, these are also the ERP modules. In finance, we always focus upon the budgeting and financial reporting. At the end, in our country, it's March 31st is actually the last date where we always comes up with that last financial year. So we always have to have a proper explanation of how we have invested, how we have a lot of money with us in money management thing. Next is the human resource. We always focus on the employees, their job satisfaction, how they are being paid, are they satisfied with it, how much rewards they are getting on that. Then next is the supply chain management. In supply chain management, how the supplies are getting to their point, how they have to come, what are the different needs that we need to inculcate in the supply chain. And last but not the least is the benefits of ERP implementation. Improved efficiency, enhanced collaboration, data-driven decision making. Whatever the data we are having, we are inculcating in the ERP, we have to have the decision at the end of the day, so that we are progressing, so that we can progress in our field. Cost reduction, resource allocation, and reduction of the waste. Reduction of the whatever we are making or whatever we are doing, we have to reduce, because we always talk about recycle, reduce and everything. So in cost reduction, ERP helps in cost reduction. Next is the enhanced collaboration. In this, we always focus on to have a lot of people to whom we know, so that whenever we need anything in our life, we always have some people around, so that we can actually take help from them. So in collaboration, we have improved communication and data sharing processes. And this is improved efficiency. In efficiency, we have to increase the productivity and streamline processes. There are certain processes that we need to focus upon on how we can actually work, and not just from the planning but to the evaluation one, so that we always get to know ki what are the certain changes that are need to be meant. And this is the last one, where we have conclusion. This is the actual the process of the ERP, where we have to assess the needs. We need to understand the kind of business challenges we have, what are the market needs we have. We have to have assess the needs. Then we have the research vendors. We have to understand what are the ERP solutions and their capabilities, how we can not only just inculcating the ERP into the business, but we need to handle it. We need to understand what we have to explore in it. Third is the implementation of the ERP. In implementation of the ERP, when we are actually not just creating the blueprint of it, but we are also inculcating ERP into the business. And last is the optimized performance. When we are editing in ERP about the finance related, about the human related, about their administrative related, any kind of a project that we are introducing into the ERP, we have to optimize their performance and to for the further improvement, for the further evaluation. Thank you.